They're Nintendo.
Okay.
Yeah. I don't know if those are anything.
Yeah, let's go to that.
Thrifting ain't easy. I'm feeling creepy. Comping diapers on my eBay app. Okay, so last weekend at a yard sale, I met a viewer's wife, and she mentioned that he might have some stuff to sell. She didn't say really what it was other than like maybe like some VCRs and stuff. So I gave her my number to give to him to text me, and he did reach out. So today we're going to go, I guess, to kind of a private pick of sorts. I have no idea what we're walking into. He just kind of said a lot of miscellaneous, so for better or worse, I'm gonna take you guys along with me, and let's hope we find some pretty cool stuff.
Good, man. How are you?
Nice day. I think you met my wife.
I did, Anthony.
Hey, nice to meet you. I like watching your shows.
Thank you so much.
We just been kind of putting stuff out. We cleaned the attic kind of out.
Okay.
I figured probably for you, probably best just make a pile of stuff you want or something.
Sure.
I mean, it's, you know, we're gonna give you a good deal when you get rid of some of the stuff. So
I appreciate that.
Hopefully there's things you can sell. You know?
Awesome.
But,
awesome. I appreciate you contacting me. That's awesome.
Hey, no problem.
Take your time.
Yeah, just look
Right on.
around. Pretty much all this stuff's up for grabs. All that stuff over there. I mean, you can see I collect junk.
Oh, wow.
I like old stuff. So there might be a few other items in here for sale, but
Okay.
for the most part, all this stuff. And I was going to tell you too, on some of these electronics, I'm not sure if they work and stuff. So if you wanted to take them and test them, and then if they didn't, you know, we could work something out later.
Okay.
We can pitch them. I don't know. I picked a lot of the stuff up, but I'm not sure. I know some of it works, but I haven't had a chance to test it.
Okay.
So,
Where do you get stuff at? Just like.
well, we do a little bit of everything. We go, you know, like YouTube garage sales. We like to go Goodwill and auctions sometimes, and I even trash. So.
Oh, really?
So, and we do mainly Facebook Marketplace.
Yeah.
So,
Well, that's cool.
but yeah, just, you know, open stuff up, look around, make yourself at home. Some of this stuff's posted right now, and like, I know you don't usually deal with big stuff, so, but, you know.
Cool. Yeah, I'm already seeing stuff, so I'm excited.
Yeah, cool. Yeah, just make a pile, however you want to do it.
Okay. Thank you, buddy.
Yep. And like I said, some of the stuff I'm not sure like that if it works for sure. So, you know, if you want, like I said, go home, test it out and stuff. And
Yeah, we'll see what the pricing's like. I mean,
okay, yeah,
like,
I'm not gonna.
like I'm okay with as-is pricing too.
Okay,
So
yeah, I'm not gonna beat you up on stuff.
cool. All right. Do you have a lot of luck on Marketplace?
Yeah,
Yeah.
You know, we do. We just do, like I say, do bigger stuff.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Stuff doesn't do very good. And I was gonna try to get my boy to do some stuff on eBay, but he he did a couple things and just didn't really want to do it.
Right.
So, and we just haven't felt like messing with it.
Yeah.
So,
It's a grind for sure.
yeah.
Do you also work another job, or is
I do not anymore. For a while, I was the part-time mailman, just like mainly for the insurance. But then they wanted me to work pretty much full-time, so couldn't do everything.
right?
And this is more fun, so
Yeah, it's always fun looking for stuff.
yeah. I love the hunt.
Might help turn on that other light.
That's our favorite thing, Dave and I. We love the hunt.
Yeah, me too.
We
That's
love to go find things.
that's why I don't really get into like the pallets and stuff like that. It's no fun just to open up like
Returns.
right, yeah, humidifiers and
Right.
fans and stuff like that. It's,
Yeah, usually we go to a wrestle like that, we just turn around and leave.
right, yeah.
But like I said, I don't know how I came to all this electronic stuff. I knew it had a little bit of value, so I just didn't want to get rid of it.
Right.
But this is a scale here, and I don't know much about this. It was wrapped up. I don't know if this is old school, if we didn't use these anymore. But you're welcome. I mean, that looked to me like it was brand new, like
Yeah.
it's never been used. But I don't know if it's got any value or not.
It's pretty similar to mine actually that I use.
Okay.
So.
Well, yeah. So that's. I don't know how these got in here. These are car parts. I don't think you need these. I'm working on old cars. So
Oh, it's a nice big garage you got here, so.
yeah, it is. It was a buying point for us. And it's nice. We're trying to get it a little cleaned out so we get the cars in for the winter.
Oh, really?
But
I just bought this same basketball yesterday at a yard sale.
Okay, cool. Yeah, I was hoping maybe
Exact
you
same
sell some. I know we've sold a few on Marketplace. But,
Oh, really?
I just didn't want to mess with them. I'm pretty sure that clock works. I don't know if there's a battery in it right now that works, but I can get a battery in it.
No.
Is that a double A?
Yeah, I'm not too worried about it.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure that one worked. This one needs some put together, so I wasn't sure about this one. It's a Howard Miller too, but it kind of came apart when I got it. So I don't know if you have any value in that, if you want to mess with it.
Oh, sure.
Yeah, I was trying to trying to pull some things off that I go, I know you can sell this. It's like kind of hard to get rid of stuff, too. You can see I like to keep the cool old stuff.
I'll tell you what, I used to be really like I would pigeonhole like what I would buy, but since I started this channel and people commenting and stuff, I buy like all kinds of stuff now just because.
Yeah. Well, yeah, there's such a variety of what people want.
Right.
I figured you'll probably know more all that stuff than I do, and then like I said, if it's any valuable at all, if not, I'll get rid of the stuff. And you're welcome to try to plug some of them in.
Okay.
See if they come on, There's a plug right over here, is probably the easiest. Right over here, you want me to plug that in? See if right, so I think most of the stuff came on. I just don't know. Like it's never been hooked up to a TV or anything.
It's always a crapshoot buying stuff like this.
Yeah. I think most of the stuff powers on. This one comes on. Like I said, it's supposed to have a DVD and VHS.
Right.
I can hear it, but I don't know. Like you say, is there anything else you want to check on it? Let's see. Disc in. It says maybe there's an exciting disc in here. It says there's a disc in here. That's crazy.
Happens in video games a lot.
Yeah. Well, and I was going to ask you. I got a couple of things I hadn't pulled out. I'll have you look at them maybe last. A few games and stuff.
Oh, sure.
They might have a little more value or something. I didn't know.
Okay.
Yeah, it's monsters and aliens versus aliens.
There you go.
That might be something. Anyway, but at least it opens.
It opens. That's half the battle.
Yeah, so it probably works, I would think. But like I said, we'll sell it as is prices, like you said, because I don't really know.
Okay.
There was a movie in there. I don't know if you're interested in that or not. Let's set this one. At least we know. So you want me to put this in the file?
Yeah, sure.
Okay. At least I know that one comes on.
You're right.
Like I said, you need to move stuff around. Just grab some. That's a whole bunch of different power cords and things. I thought.
Oh, okay.
There might be some stuff in there you could use because there's a whole bunch of transformers.
Oh, okay.
I know you buy a lot of electronics, so sometimes they're missing the cords. There's a whole bunch of different. I'm never going to use any of that, so.
Okay. Cool. I've never seen that cooler before.
Yeah, it's kind of an older one. Right?
It's kind of neat.
We've had a few coolers around. They seem, in the summertime, to do pretty well.
Right.
The old ones, but I forgot it. We were going to post that. We never did, so. I'll just bring it down. You might want to. Somebody, a friend of ours, gave us a whole bunch of. It's a whole collection of coffee stuff. So it's all related to coffee, and I don't know if there's anything you do, but there's a whole bunch of different signs and
okay.
Wall hangings, and it was all just as full of coffee stuff. Little. Maybe.
Okay.
That's just the empty box. I thought it might have
okay.
value. I didn't know if anybody collected it. Just wanted the box. I didn't have the.
I'm not sure.
Sometimes people want the box for stuff, so I thought.
Right.
But yeah, I don't have that little. I wish I had the little.
I've seen them at Goodwill's before, so it's probably not a bad thing to pick up just to complete the set.
Yeah, you could put it in there, and
right.
That's why I thought maybe it worked for you. I'm not gonna do anything with I'm not sure who made that, or he's kind of cool though.
I feel like
People
I buy
either hate clowns or love them.
I feel like I buy a creepy plush at every sale now. It's yeah, I like him.
Got a lot of several baseball.
Yeah.
I kind of collect the old ones, but I have a few of the mitts around here. I don't know.
Yeah, I saw a couple over
nice
there.
one over there, I think.
Oh, really?
If you can do anything with them, I think this one over here is like brand new. It's a kid's, like a pretty nice Rawlings one. That might be a nice one to put on there. Some of this stuff is a little bit newer stuff.
Yeah, it does look nice.
So were there any other sales today?
I didn't even look today.
Okay.
It's the last 2 days, like I've grinded hard just to find like 2. So
yeah, it's gonna wind it down.
I saw one over on Michigan Street, but it was pallet buyers, so it was just basically like half of retail, and the box may be damaged. And
yeah, we have a bunch of those.
Boyd's Bears, man, they used to be the thing, didn't they?
Yeah, I know. They just not. And this one, the thing in here is kind of cool. We're gonna show you this because this is Christmas coming up, and she wanted me to show you this, but it's a big big tree.
Oh wow.
You know, it's a Boyd's thing, and I think it's in pretty good shape. I think we plugged it in, it works and everything.
It looks nice.
You're welcome to get it out if that's something you're interested in trying to deal with. I mean, it's kind of nice.
I've never sold Boyd stuff, but I mean that's kind of
neat
looking.
You can probably look that up too.
Yeah.
I think we looked it up, and I can't remember what the
Yeah, I might come back across that in a second.
Yeah, if you want to.
Like a kid in a candy store. I don't know where to start.
Good. I'm glad. Yeah, I was hoping. I was kind of worried I wouldn't have anything to care about.
No.
I kind of watched it enough. I kind of know what you like. And
Yeah.
I was like, some of the bigger stuff I know he's probably not gonna mess with. But.
Try not to make my pile too overwhelming before I kind of look at everything.
Yeah.
Because I could already have it piled up right now.
Yeah. We kept talking about having a dry sale, but we didn't even mess with it this year. So.
I'm glad you didn't. Do you watch the Commonwealth Picker channel?
Yeah, I do.
Yeah, this is like something he'd buy right here.
Yeah, well, that's why I didn't know if somebody around here would. I think she tried those and we didn't sign. Halloween's getting really close now, maybe.
Yeah.
I don't know who makes those. I tried to see, like, they don't think they were Empire, you know what I mean? Like, Empire is the name, the big thing you look for.
Yeah, I might be a little late on these, but.
Yeah, well, maybe you can find a buyer. Like
Right, there's always next year too.
Yeah, we didn't sell them. Yeah, I watched Cincinnati Picker. I like that show too.
Yeah.
I saw that one when he went down there. And I can't believe how much stuff he got in that store.
Oh man.
He's been doing kind of some lately with, I think it's his brother-in-law. They've been going around
those.
trash, and that's what we do. We like to do that, and it's sometimes there's a lot of people out doing it, and other times there's nobody out. We enjoy doing that. But.
I want to try that, but now I'm afraid I'm going to copy him. if I try it. I feel like I copy everything he does.
Well, you know, it's just, you know, it's like anything, hit or miss. Sometimes there's nothing out, other times there's all kinds of stuff out. And I hate for it to go to landfill.
Yeah.
Let's see if someone can use it.
Is this like Greenfield proper part? Is that like city trash, like one big trash day or something?
Well, they have different pickups, different areas, you know, so you have to know what days. Like I know over here it's usually Monday.
Oh, okay.
You go over toward where, I think you live down by the theater or something.
Right, yeah. So it's like a neighborhood, so it's all.
What day is your trash day?
Well, mine's Tuesday, but like it's all private, so like my neighbor is with someone else, and so
right, yeah, there's a couple.
So it's all different.
Here, but yeah, so there's usually up till Thursday or so there's different area, and I still have not figured out exactly how it works, but.
I wasn't sure if it was different since it's like more like the city part of it, I guess.
Some of that stuff, it's hard to believe how much is new anymore, like basketball.
Oh, I know.
You know,
it's crazy.
All the kids that play baseball with bats and stuff, they spend. I know I got a lot of friends that their kids play, you know, baseball. I can't believe how much.
Oh, some of those baseball bats are insane what they go for new.
Yeah.
Even used.
Funny how they brought back some of the vintage looks and made them, but
for sure.
You're welcome to try that out. If you wanted to see if I can find a cassette, but it seems like maybe the cassette would be more than that.
Oops.
There's like miscellaneous fishing stuff too. If you want to just buy stuff out, you don't want the box, that's fine.
Okay.
If you just find some things that you want to pull out of them, you can do that. I don't care. There's another one somewhere here too. I know.
That's been one of my big projects this year.
I don't know
trying to learn about
it. I know that some of the lures and stuff.
Mm-hmm.
But like there's a lot of other stuff in these boxes that I'm not sure what they cost or if you can, people that fish all the time, they know. I mean, I don't go enough to know much about all this. Some of these boxes are cool too. You know, the old, just the old boxes.
Yeah.
But there's miscellaneous things in here. You're welcome. You know, so go through any of this stuff. I got a cassette player if you want to try that later too.
Sure.
But I'll just.
That sounds good.
These, you remember Boyd's a long time ago, if you save a certain amount from like Frito-Lay, you'd get a free thing. Well, these are like walkie-talkies. This was like
really?
Something I got, you know, from collecting all the, so I don't know if you want to look at that.
Yeah, that's pretty cool.
I'm pretty sure there's a set in there. I don't even know if they've ever, if anything, we might have put batteries in it one time, but it was like a giveaway thing. It's been a little while ago.
Yeah, like the old Marlboro points and stuff like that.
Yeah. Pretty sure those were walkie-talkies, if I'm remembering right.
Looks like it.
Yeah. Let's say pull them out. I don't know if hopefully they didn't put batteries and leave them in there. That's the only thing is sometimes batteries go bad in there, but see if they're in there. I haven't had those open.
It's just 9-volt though.
Okay.
Those usually don't corrode too bad.
Yeah, so yeah, I know that's one big thing you don't want. That might be something someone might think is cool. I don't know.
Double A's are the worst.
Yeah.
Kind of neat.
This is a big banner hung up at one of the games back in the day. This is Arizona.
That's pretty neat.
But yeah, I didn't know if I was an Arizona fan, they'd probably love to have that. I used to have several of these and I got rid of some of them. I kept the one, I'm a big Michigan State fan, so I kept the Michigan State one, but these were actually hung up at one time at the games. And
really?
Yeah.
How old do you think that is?
This is probably at least 15 years or more. It's been a while since I've worked there. I used to work at that. I should say the name. I don't know. Filming, but
I can always beep stuff.
the college sports
place
downtown.
I have no clue on that, but it's
it's
got a cool look.
Unique. That thing's unique. I mean, that's like a one of a kind kind of thing. So I got this one here. The one that's Michigan State. And this hung it up. But I'm a big Michigan State fan. I grew up in Michigan, so this is another one like that. But I had a bunch of the schools, and I got rid of a bunch. But Michigan State one.
It's pretty cool.
I think that's more fishing stuff and that too. So.
Oh, is it? Okay.
Yeah, you might want to just, I don't know, look through all them. I don't, like I said,
I just kind of buy fishing stuff and check later because it's so hard to learn. Like those vintage lures. Like I've been trying so hard, but if the eyes are glass or painted, that makes a difference. Or if it's or if the logo's etched or
and I know I picked some of them up, but in some of these boxes, I just brought them home and they've been sitting there in the attic, and a lot of it was just miscellaneous fishing stuff. You know, and I thought, maybe somebody. I really thought I'd probably put them out of a cell or something, but I never did.
Yeah, that's pretty cool.
Sometimes people collect the boxes, I know too.
Right. Okay. The scale's kind of neat as a backup. Let me see.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure that's never been used. I don't know where I picked it up at.
I'm sure the plastic would have been thrown away if it was used.
I'm pretty sure it was never used. I really don't remember where I got that.
Is there? All right, you want to price this stack, and then we can see where we are, and then.
Yeah, that's fine. I want to be, you know.
I don't want to get too over my head before I.
No, it ain't going to be very. I mean, like I said, I didn't even know what you have here as far as you think, and that was a drill. Did you see that? I didn't know if you saw that. You didn't.
Oh, this.
That's a drill. Like pretty much looked fairly new. I picked that up somewhere.
Okay.
That's anything? Yeah, just over there.
I was interested. Okay, so I got this going. And then I was interested in this pile of 3 things here.
Okay.
And possibly the cooler. I don't know.
Okay.
I like the cooler.
Yeah, that's fine. I was thinking like some of this electronic stuff was only maybe worth, you know, $5 or something each. I'm just trying to figure in my head.
Sure.
Yeah, I want to make sure you can make some money. I mean, it's like $50 for this, okay?
$50 is fine for that. Yeah.
Okay, I don't want to be. I want you to be, you know, make money and be fair, and I'm good with that. And then like, if you want that cooler, it'd probably be like 10 maybe or something. Is that?
Yeah.
And those, the other stack. What do you think? $15 maybe or something for
sure.
3 of those? I mean, if you want, like I said, if you want all this electronics and want to mess with it, I mean, I'm not going to do anything with it. So if you want to throw more in there, like if you want all this for like, maybe I could let you have it for like, what, 25 or something for, you could all, I don't know if you care about that stuff. Or, I mean, it's up to you. I'm trying
to. All right, so if we did that, we're at 50, 60, like 85.
Yeah.
Basically.
Yeah, that's cool. And like I said, if you can use them cords, maybe like $5 for all of them. If you want. I mean, I just don't know. I mean,
I was kind of gonna.
I just want to
ask what you thought on that.
You know, so you can do well, and I'll get rid of some of the stuff.
Yes.
Like I said, I don't want to be too. If it's too expensive, let me know.
No, man. So.
But yeah. There's a bunch of Native American things here. I don't know if you saw these.
I saw that. I don't know.
I don't know if you want to try these. I haven't been able to sell them as a group.
Yeah.
But now they may do good on eBay. So I mean, like I'm thinking all of them maybe $10. I mean, there's a bunch of them in there. There's some cool ones in there. There's some like wolves in here, and you want to look at them all. But I thought those might do well on eBay. They never did well on Marketplace. So it's up to you. But there was quite a few, and I thought, let's see if we can.
It's kind of neat.
I'm gonna take a chance with them, you know. I'm not sure, who made them or.
I think that would be my problem. Like, I don't know how to market them.
These, were like a lady had a big collection of this stuff, and we helped do a house clean out, and we bought a fair amount of stuff, and those were in there.
Okay.
I don't know about that. And then these I thought were vintage. You might want to like this one. I think this one is Empire.
Yeah, those are cool.
And this is like an old like trick or treat. These are kind of older.
That's awesome.
Somebody might think those are cool. It's up to you. Make sure you see everything.
And I was thinking these cars too.
Okay, yeah, and that's you want to get another little stack, and we just take a number. I mean, it's. Are you interested in those? You think, or not, or hard telling?
Man, you make it such a good deal. It's hard not to.
Okay, that's what I say. I don't want to put them back in the attic, so
So I mean that basically puts us at 100, right?
Yeah.
So that's this. That stack of the electronics, all that for 100.
Right. Yeah. That's fine.
And then I
don't know. Those. I think honestly, I think I paid $1 or $2, so I'm thinking maybe what, $5 for all that. Later.
Okay.
I mean, I don't know. Or
Cool.
Maybe I'll throw something else in there. All right. I'm not going to beat you up too much.
Okay. And I'd love to look at those.
A couple games.
Yeah.
And stuff.
Yeah.
Another thing I have, and I don't know if you want me to keep filming or whatever. That's fine.
Yeah, sure.
I need to dig this out because I have a system back here. And this might be like a separate thing that you might just need to tell me what you think you want to pay for something. And I don't know if this works. That's another thing. I'd love for you just to take it, try it. If it works, you want to buy it too, because we can do something like that because you live so close. Because I don't really want to sell you something that don't work. But I've had this for a long time, and I got to thinking about today. I said, you know what, I just sell this. Well, these are not something else. I don't know if you saw. People seem to always want stuff like for the door. So I didn't know if that would be something you could put out. They're just LiftMaster, but then I had these are just like some old puppets. I didn't know if you saw this stuff. I don't know if you mess around much with jewelry and junk. I know there's a few watches here, but I don't think they were anything.
Okay.
There's a game system back here that I've had forever, and you probably know what they're worth or whatever. And like I said, I don't know for sure if it works. That's why I said I want you to, if you can figure it out and we can do something with it later. You try to dig it.
Okay.
It's one of the Nintendos, the older ones.
Sure.
I don't know. You know more about this stuff than I do. Here's I'm gonna hand you this out of here.
Okay.
And you can kind of see it's kind of dirty. It's been sitting on the shelf for a while. But I knew it had a little value to it, but I wasn't sure, like I said, maybe something you might just want to take it, see if it even works.
Okay.
Because I'm not gonna ever use it. It was just something I thought was cool, so I stuck it on the shelf. I don't know, is that the regular, is that Super Nintendo?
No, this is the original.
The original, yeah. So I know they have some value.
Yeah. I think usually what happens are the pins go bad, but people just kind of refurbish those.
I thought you might want to look at that. Then there was a couple games I had somewhere sitting around here. I don't know if there's anything that I do with those. But I know you guys mess with video games. I take those inside. Hang on, I'll be right back. I'll be right back. Yeah, I don't even know if these go to that system, but you can. They're Nintendo.
Okay.
I don't know if those are anything.
Yeah, let's go to that. Okay.
Something else I had sitting around, I thought, something you could do something with.
Yeah, that's pretty cool.
Another thing I never got a chance to post was these, and I didn't know if this is something you've ever tried, but I know sometimes people want, and this one had kind of a neat, it has like the candles and stuff in it, but it's, these older religious stuff, and I'm not sure. There's that. I have a couple of these, different ones. And I thought that might be something that you might actually do really good on.
That's interesting.
On eBay. It was just a whole bunch of different crosses. There's that one. Look at all these different ones. And I thought they were just cool. I remember where I got those from, but
I
just thought somebody might. And like I said, I've never tried to even post them, but here's another one. I mean, it's something,
I never come across stuff like this. No.
It's just stuff I found at a garage sale or whatever. I was digging.
The one with the holy water is really neat.
This one looks like it got broke sitting there, so we may not want to mess with that
Okay.
one. Looks like it needs to be glued. Make sure you see everything while you're here.
Right.
She had a bunch of Christmas stuff thrown in there. We thought you might.
Oh, really?
And
what's that?
These are nice out. These are Army. It was from the Army. They used to give these out, put all your stuff in. You know what these work really good for? Put baseball bats in.
I could see that.
But I mean, this is another thing. I have several of these. If you're interested, I don't know if it's anything. Like I said, I haven't been able to sell them in the marketplace, so. But they may do okay on eBay. I'm not sure. Or another market.
It's kind of neater than an IKEA bag. So.
Yeah, they're just, you can put all kinds of junk in them. I mean, you just want to try one and see how it does. I mean, down the road, I have probably a couple more of those around here somewhere.
Let me.
I think I have one. I have a bunch of baseball bats. You throw this in your pile that I already.
Oh, okay.
If you want this, I don't even know if you got it. You can just have it.
It's like a converter box.
This stuff I don't. I just have that with. It was mixed in there, but I like to get rid of all that because I'm not gonna do anything with it. Maybe you can use it.
Let me take a look at these watches real fast, just in case.
Okay.
You said these puppets too, right?
Yeah,
Those
those are older. Yeah, you have to do some looking up on
Yeah, those
them.
are.
They're probably, I can't remember. It seemed like they were from the 50s.
I like creepy in this. This kind of fits the bill.
Do you ever watch Blue Bus Dave?
I've seen him occasionally.
Yeah, he does all that jewelry stuff.
Yeah, I've seen him like grab big lots of it before.
I know there's a lot of pins. He sells pins, but people out there probably watching this will be like, oh, you should. Because there's certain things I don't have any great knowledge in.
I was a pawnbroker for years.
Oh.
I know about real jewelry.
Oh yeah.
But I don't know about costume because we always passed on it.
That from someone, I think they already went through and looked for all the gold. I'm sure.
Oh yeah, I'm sure.
But there was still some neat pieces in there that we hung on to. I thought, somebody might think's cool. Do you sell hats much at all, or not mess with those, or?
I'm fine with hats. I never find good hats.
Never find good ones,
Yeah, I found like a.
All the ones I ever pick up, they look like brand new.
Yeah.
I've kind of hit or miss with some.
I like the vintage ones, but I mean, I never get lucky.
Yeah.
I found a couple days ago. I found like an old Spuds Mackenzie Bud Light hat.
Oh yeah.
Looks like it might be worth between like 25 and 50. So,
Oh, okay.
but I mean, that's like my best hat score ever. So,
yeah.
not something I'm great at. All right, let's see.
I remember, where we're at or
Yeah.
whatever, get a little bit, that's fine. I mean, I just, I'm glad you're finding stuff. We were worried you might not want some.
Oh, no, this is-
Yeah, that pop really.
Trust me, I'm definitely leaving stuff that I would love to have, but space is at a premium.
Right, that's why I told her, I said, I bet you don't have a lot of space. I mean, it'd be great, I'd be like, say, just take it all. Like you said, if you want to, you think of some stuff too later on, you want to come back sometime too.
Yeah, man.
You're welcome to, I mean,
Should probably grab these 2 VCRs too.
Okay.
All right, so we're at 100 so far.
Right.
And then this is my new pile.
Right.
Said 5 on that stuff, but then probably add these 2 VCRs into it too.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. So what are you thinking? And just do you want to not mess with the coffee stuff, or did you want?
I don't think I would know how to sell it either.
Okay. No, I'm just trying to figure out what's just.
I kind of like the crosses.
Now, do you want to wait on that game and just see if it works and stuff before you, or do you want to just buy it? Because I just don't want to sell. I mean, I hate to sell you that don't work, but I hate to give it to you too cheap. I don't know.
Right.
I don't know what. You tell me what you think that's worth at least. If I don't know enough about the game stuff. But,
Okay. Well, do you want to price it with and without maybe? Just.
It's fine. What are you thinking on this? Why don't you just tell me what you think on that?
So we got the 2 VCRs in this.
That's the only thing left you had. So,
okay. I mean, probably do like another 50.
Okay.
So we'd be like $150 for everything.
Let's do that. Yeah,
okay.
That's good. Yeah, and I'm hoping you can do well on it and you clean some stuff out. Then, like I said, hopefully that works and stuff.
Yeah. No, that's cool.
Okay.
And yeah, I mean, I would definitely love to come back sometime. Once I have some more room.
I just,
I hate to think that you did all this and then
it's all right.
leaving all this.
We may not be taking it back up. Like I said, I didn't know. I was hoping I could talk you into those because those have been around here a while. I mean, I would think, if you tried, you might be shocked. But
I'll see what I can do with them. Yeah.
Yeah. And then I could maybe keep some of the stuff for a little bit that you think you want to come back and look through some more. I don't know. It's hard telling, right? But I'll probably more than likely get rid of that coffee stuff. I didn't know if you mess with books at all. I don't know if you saw, these are all airplane books.
Oh, wow.
And there was a lot of cool books. I just, sometimes people like books, but I didn't know if you mess with all that. There's a whole bunch of aircraft books.
Let me see.
And I don't know if they have any value. And if you want to come back and you want to pull some of those up and look them up, but there was a whole stack of sometimes people want repair manuals, I know too. And it wouldn't hurt my feelings if you want, like I say, I'll probably hang on to some of these if you want to get them later, or even, it's up to you.
I mean, they're pretty cool.
Yeah, I think there was a fair amount of those. I don't know if that's the whole stack of them. Would you be good with like $10 more?
I was gonna say because I only have 20, so I mean, just make it like an even 160 and throw in the book.
160. And throw some, if you're good with that, I mean, I don't know if you saw this old Fisher Price. This is old record player too. That's over here.
I thought that's what it was. I think I had one of those when I was a kid.
Yeah, and it works. So, but that may be something you want to come back later.
Okay.
I mean, I'm probably some of that stuff I'll hang on to.
Yeah.
But a lot of the Pilly stuff, I was just trying to, like I said, I had no idea like all these cords and stuff. There's a whole bunch of transformers in that.
Right.
Thing, but
Now this is the kind of stuff that's fun for me to kind of go through and,
yeah.
you know, like maybe I'll get lucky on something. Maybe.
Well, that's what I'm hoping. Yeah. Hopefully, with all the variety of stuff you're getting, you will. So.
Like, you know, like even at parts, I don't think I'll get hurt. So I'm
okay.
So I mean, as long as you feel good about it, I feel good.
No,
about
I
it.
do. Yeah, that's fine. And like I said, it's get cleaned out space. And...
All right. Well, let me pay you for all this, and then maybe when I clear this out and kind of walk back in, maybe I'll see something. And
that's fine.
81, 2040.
So you can pull up here, back up here, make it a lot easier
Okay.
too.
Cool. 40, 60, 81, 20, 40, 60. There you go,
All right,
man.
thank you, sir.
All right.
Appreciate
Thank you. Yeah, and it's gonna be a few minutes, I guess. I'll start getting it out of here.
Yeah, you just back up here and I'll help you load stuff.
Okay. It's my cousin's birthday party. He's like 2 or 3. I think he's 3. I should know that.
Well, it was so funny when I'll watch these shows at night, you know. And one day I just saw you on there, and I thought, man, he's somewhere, you know, hilarious because it was the same class I've been to. And
Yeah.
It's like I was there. I remember all that stuff. And then that, you know, later on, my wife met you, you know, this last weekend or a couple weekends, whatever it was.
Right.
And it was so funny because you had a show on before that, and we had been to those sales. They were out like toward New Pal or whatever, you know, and I bought, well, the place where you bought some peanut stuff, I had bought some stuff there. I bought a bike there. I mean, I did really good on a little bike. I did good on bikes and stuff too.
Right.
But there was a little, like it looked like a motocross bike. And it was there, and it was funny because when you went there, it wasn't there. So I was thinking you were there before me, but then maybe they put some stuff out after you left because you bought some peanut stuff, and we went back. I mean, we were there and we bought some like Charlie Brown stuff. That stuff does really good.
Yeah.
But
yeah, that was over on like 300 or something, I think.
Yeah,
right?
yeah. But it's so funny. But yeah, it was really neat meeting you. And you know, you're welcome to come back anytime. You know,
Okay.
I got your information now, so it'd be nice if I see something cool that I think
Definitely
you can do well on, especially small stuff. Because you know, if I can make a little bit and you can make some money, then you know. It's
I'm
good
literally
to
5 minutes away, so yeah, definitely.
Yeah. Okay. Great.
Awesome.
It'll be fun to see the video.
Thank you so much. I appreciate it so much, buddy.
I appreciate it.
It's gonna be a lot of fun.
All right, guys, we are back in the garage. That was incredible. By far my favorite bulk buy ever. Thank you so much, Dave and Candy, for reaching out and having me out. My only regret was not having enough space to take out more, because even as I was editing this video, I started to dwell on the stuff I left behind. So hopefully after I have time to get all this processed and situated, they'll have me back out, because I'm sure I could take another couple carloads out of there. But again, thank you guys so much. So there's no way I can show you everything in detail and give you comps and everything, but real quick, let me just try to skim over everything we picked up at this amazing private pick. First of all, we grabbed quite a few electronics. He wasn't sure if everything worked, but he priced it accordingly, and I was happy to take the gamble on it. Some of the things that stand out are this Pioneer 101 disc changer. There's just a couple basic DVD players that he kind of threw in. This was one of the little throw-in things he did here. This is a Magnavox DVD recorder. This is actually probably a $200 piece with no remote, or you can spend the $15 and buy a remote and get closer to $300 out of it. I haven't tested it yet, but I did plug it in. It opens up, it loads the disc and everything, so I'm actually feeling pretty good about that. Here's some audio equipment, like an old DoD graphic equalizer and a Kai computer-controlled AV receiver. This old Crosley radio with a cassette player. He said that he doesn't think the cassette works. I wasn't too worried about it. Couple pretty good VCRs. Here's a Panasonic and a JVC, two brands that I often look out for. They didn't have remotes, but I have a plethora of remotes for JVC and Panasonic, so if they work, they should end up doing just fine. And then here's a DVD VCR combo. This I was actually shocked to see. It's a Korg, micro Korg synthesizer. I always wanted one of these when I was younger, but I could never justify the price. When they're new, they come with a little microphone here, because this is actually like a vocoder also, but I can still plug a different microphone into this, even though it's missing the original one. And the cool thing is, it does work. I've already plugged it into an amp and it sounds awesome. There's a few keys that you have to hit really hard to make them make sound,
However, that's a common problem with these micro corgs, and all I have to do is take the bottom off and clean the boards with some contact cleaner, and it should be working basically like new. It's missing a knob here. Again, no big deal, just cosmetic. This, even in this condition, will pay for the entire lot. However, don't think I'll be able to bring myself to sell this. You never know. I say that a lot and I still sell it. Just the nostalgia alone, I think I'm going to keep this. Couple game systems, always cool to find. Again, no idea if they work, but that's okay. This is an original PlayStation with 3 controllers. Here's an old Nintendo. It's very dirty, but we'll still plug it up and see. Copy of Mega Man 4, which is actually a very good game. I'll get it all cleaned up and clean the contacts and stuff, and if it works, should do okay on that. And then a copy of Mario 3, which is definitely better than Mario 1. Here is Clyde the Clown. I could not pass on this cool looking guy here. I knew if nothing else Sarah would love him, and she instantly fell in love. So this is Sarah's Clyde the Clown, but I thought it was a pretty cool piece. Moving down here, there is Breaking Point by Ideal, an old game. Here is some Star Wars thing, Force Link 2.0. I think I looked this up and it's worth about 25 bucks, so that's pretty cool. Here's a 400-pound shipping scale by Brecknell. Definitely never hurts to have a spare, but also I'm not opposed to selling it. There's a very cool vintage thermos cooler. I've never come across this one in the wild, so I was happy to pick it up. I think he charged me 10 bucks for that, which I think is a steal. Inside it, we got some old Halloween buckets. This one's made by Empire, and they just have a really cool vintage look to them, so I was happy to grab those. There's a few wrestling figures, nothing great, but all recognizable names like John Cena, Big Show, and The Rock. So we should do okay with those. I thought these old hand puppets were really cool. There's a police officer here and a nurse right here. I think they're from probably the 50s or 60s. Something I never bought that he showed me were a bunch of crucifixes. I don't really know on some of them, but I thought this one was really cool because it slides open and it's got a little bottle of holy water and some candles in there. And it turns out that these are used by priests for giving last rites. I think it's called a sick call crucifix. So that's really interesting. There's a bag of costume jewelry and a few watches. This watch here is interesting. It's a Cartier. Now, I don't know if it's real or fake, but I know it definitely has some problems, needs some work, but even for parts of repair, if this thing ends up being real, just look up Cartier watches because you might be shocked. Last thing in here was a couple of these LiftMaster garage door openers. These, even in used condition, I think should fetch between 20 and 30 bucks a piece, so definitely awesome. Moving along, try to make this a little quicker. There's some Hendrix Gin collector cups. There's an old Hot Wheels case. The Hot Wheels are in here somewhere. Sarah was looking a bunch up, and most of them are from like the late 70s and early 80s. Here is some Frito-Lay giveaway walkie-talkies that he saved up points for. An Evolution basketball, just like I found before. So I know that's a good find. Here's a converter box that he threw in. Here's an old Army duffel bag, which I just thought was really neat and had a really cool look to it. There's the Hot Wheels right there. There's a controller for the Nintendo. Portable DVD player that he just threw in there at the end too. There's a stand for an action figure. This was pretty cool. I won't undo the whole thing now, but it's a Arizona Wildcats banner. He said it actually hung in the stadium during a game about 15 years ago. So I have no clue what something like this would be worth or the search terms I would even use, like maybe stadium banner or something. But if you know anything about this kind of thing, please leave comments down below. There's a basketball claw. And then here's something I was going to look past, but for 10 bucks, he pretty much made me buy it because I couldn't pass it at 10 bucks. But it's just a bunch of ceramic Native American figures, and there's a bunch down in there. And honestly, I think he was right, because the more research I've done, I think with the amount that's in here and the detail and how pristine they are, I think I'm going to end up doing pretty well just selling these all individually. So pretty excited about those now, actually. Getting close to the end, a bunch of vintage tackle boxes. There's some good brands. This is a vintage My Buddy. This is a Park. Not sure what this one is, but most of them had some odds and ends in them, some old fishing spoons and hooks and stuff like that. But keep in mind, even the boxes themselves have value. This one has quite a bit of stuff in it. A bunch of bobbers and hooks and a bunch of stuff still in the package. I need to really go through it and see exactly what we have there. I think this one was my favorite as far as the stuff inside it, because there's a lot of old fishing lure boxes, like this bomber box and these Rapala boxes here. There's a Rapala that still has the lure inside. There's just a bunch of cool stuff. Some spools, some tools, some more spoons, some line.
a bunch of random odds and ends, but it was cool to find these because all the tackle boxes I come across lately don't have anything in them. So, and it will help me further my education on vintage fishing gear. There was a stack of books he threw in for 10 bucks at the end. Most of them deal with airliners and airplanes and the Air Force and stuff, so probably end up lotting these up. There's some old jack-o'-lantern blow molds. Just thought they had a cool look, trying to get my Commonwealth picker on. Might be a little late to the game as far as this year goes, but there's always next year. And the last thing was just this random bucket of cords and odds and ends for 5 bucks. Can never have enough of this stuff, so I was happy to pay that just to grab them all. All right, so that was just a quick rundown of everything. Definitely gonna have my hands full for a couple days going through all this stuff, getting it all tested, but I'm super excited to do so. Again, Candy and Dave, thank you so much. Can't wait to hear from you again and hopefully do another deal because that was a lot of fun. All right, guys, that's all I got for you this time. As always, I wanna thank you so much for watching the video. But until next time, stay safe, stay healthy. Love ya, bye. When they hear that cha-ching and they all look at me, I guess they'll know I'm buying this crap.